Athletes, let's stop being so selfish. Let's stop being so, and here's what I mean by being selfish. You're pounding the basketball. Stop pounding the basketball because for each dribble that you take, you're getting your team tired. I'm going to say that again. For each extra dribble you take, you're getting your team tired. There's nothing more beautiful than seeing a team run a fast break without the ball ever hitting the ground. The worst thing that happened to the basketball was put air in it. Listen, the worst thing that they did to a basketball was put air in it. If you understand the history of basketball, right, with the peach basket and all that, they had to pass the ball. The worst thing they ever did to a basketball was put air in it because now it comes right back up to you. And like you're almost hypnotizing yourself because you just look, the worst thing they ever did to a basketball was put air in it. Athletes, move the ball, pass the ball, stop being so selfish. If you pass the ball, I assure you the ball will come back and find you.
All right, all right. Good morning. How you doing? It's Coach Carvel Bailey. Welcome to another episode of Lunch and Learn. And so today I really want to talk about what a perfect time for exposure, right? So I believe the title says treat your athlete to this gift, right? Treat your athlete to this gift, but in the time of exposure, what is the best gift to give your athlete during this time of great exposure? And what I mean by great exposure is it's holiday tournament time. It's holiday tournament time. So no matter if your athlete is playing JV, no matter if your athlete is playing varsity, no matter if your athlete is even playing let's say like freshman or sophomore basketball. In some places they call that JV. Well, what are you doing to help them get exposure during this time? This is one of the best times of the year that athletes can get exposure. So, right, so what can you treat your athlete to as a Christmas gift that will be able to help them with their exposure? I don't think it's gym shoes, right? A lot of you all probably gonna go buy your athletes new gym shoes, right? Cool Grays came out and all that other type of stuff, right? You're gonna buy them a lot of trivial things that won't necessarily help them get to their end goal. So I'm not gonna tell you what not to purchase. I'm not gonna even tell you what to purchase. But what I do know is that in this time during a holiday tournament, and no matter what city, right, what state you're in, and as always, right, definitely welcome to the show. But as always, what are you going to do to help your athlete keep those eyes on them? What are you going to help your athlete do to keep your eyes on them? So I'm going to give you like 3 things that I think that will be a perfect gift. Again, I'm not going to tell you what not to buy. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you 3 things that I think that will be beneficial gifts to be able to help your athlete to gain exposure. All right. So the first gift, right? The first gift, again, let me know where you watching this from. Let me know where you're learning from. But the first gift that I would say that is more beneficial for your athlete than gym shoes, than more elbow sleeves, knee pads, all those type of things. The first thing that you probably want to get for your athlete is a camera, right? First thing that you want to get from your athlete, Miss Scott, welcome. You at work. You say you at work, definitely. First thing that you want to get for your athlete is a camera. All right. Now, they may have a camera like this, but I'm saying get them a real live camera. Get them an actual camera. Back in the day, right, we had it was like straight exposure cameras, and then it went to like 35 millimeter, and then it went like to the microfiche, right? The little mini cameras, right, where it took the disc. Get your athlete a camera. because during this time, you definitely want to capture this time. During this time, you want to capture this time. So you want to capture not only videos, but you want to capture also still images of your athlete at work. And yes, you can do it on this telephone. Absolutely. However, and listen, if you don't have a camera and don't have means to go get a camera, let's making it all the way practical. You don't have means to go buy them another camera, right? You probably shouldn't buy them no new shoes either, right? But again, I'm not telling you what to buy, but you want to get them a camera. So if this is the only camera that they have, you want to make sure that they're taking advantage of the camera. So if they have a telephone, right, you probably want to get, see, right? You may want to get something like this, right? You may want to get a tripod, something to where now when they have their camera, or when you see how that happened, right? Boom. And then I even got a mini mic that goes with mine. Again, I produce, content. Sometime when I'm doing this actual show, you may see me with, or you may not see this, right? But I have one of these, right? Camera to capture them on the court playing as well as still images, right? Because most people don't want to hear about, they want to see it. Most coaches don't just want to hear about what your athlete can do, they want to see it and want to see it in real life. So go get yourself a camera. Even if it's a regular camera, you may still want a tripod. So when you as the parent get to the game, so I was talking to somebody the other day and they had no game footage. I also had a couple clients in the past that their coach refused to give them game footage for themselves. And they refused to give them like the huddle account or whatever. So you as the parent, again, it's a great time for exposure, holiday tournaments. And it's not just coaches that are going to be out, but it's going to be people that are out that know of coaches. Does that make sense? Coaches know other coaches. So even if Coach Bailey, let's say, and his team don't need your athlete, but I know another coach that needs the value that your athlete brings, I can get on the phone and say, hey, coach, I got somebody for you that fit what y'all looking for. Because while coaches sit together at these type of events, they're talking about what they need, what they lost, what they're losing, what they're missing, what they're aiming to achieve. So it's not just coaches that are in the stands. There are also people in the stands that know these coaches that may not be in the stands. So you want to get yourself a camera to capture the footage. And we go over this a lot with our clients. Right? Again, if you get some value from this, if this is valuable, I only got a couple more minutes, right? Definitely drop a 1 below, or definitely let me know that it's valuable to you right now. But you want to get a camera to capture all those images as well as videos. The second thing, a great gift that you can get your athlete, right, is getting your athlete the proper housing for those images and those videos. And what's housing, right? Platform is what I mean. Be it if it's social media, if it's YouTube, if it's their own website, right? But you want to get a housing place to where now all of this content of your athlete performing can go. Again, if it's social media, maybe your athlete has a social media account, I'm not sure, but are you utilizing it right? And is that where you want to put everything? A couple months ago, Facebook totally shut down, right? Instagram totally shut down. Some other ones, right, they had issues. What happens if these platforms shut down? Right? So you may want to go get a website, a domain for your athlete. CarvilleBailey.com. That's right, the name of my website. But that you know, that has nothing to do with Facebook. Does that make sense? So now you're getting all these pictures, you're getting all these videos. Where are you going to house it? So now when athletes are or coaches or people are coming asking you questions, are you going to send them all over? And is your athlete responsible enough if they do have a social media account? What else are they posting? What else are they sharing? Who else is tagging them in things that don't fit their character or their integrity? Now, me, the athlete gives me their Twitter handle or gives me Facebook, and I go through it and I see things other than basketball that don't kind of match my energy, or it doesn't match like my expectations. They may have some footages, some film, whatever, but they got all that other stuff. So what's going to be specifically that recruitment tool that you're going to use to be able to house all that information for your athlete? So that's the second thing. First thing, you can definitely get them a camera and tripod. Second thing, you want to get them a housing location to be able to house these things. And then the third thing that you want to be able to get them to be able to help with all of this is you want to be able to get them help, right? You definitely want to be able to get them help. And shoes not going to help, right? And even that camera will help, but do they know what to actually capture? Do you know what to actually capture? Right? Being able to get them that platform will help, but do you know exactly how to package it and put it in place to where now it's helping them? Again, during this holiday time, people are coming out. Well, what if they miss your athlete's game? Right? And what if you aren't there to record it? But does your athlete have somebody that can capture some footage for them while they're on the court? Right? Is there a way in which they can get something set up and have their tripod set up to capture all the things, even if nobody else can? If they're working out by themselves, can they use their tripod and their camera to capture the footage? But still, do you know where to house it? So therefore, the third thing is like getting them the proper help for Christmas time that they need to put themselves in position to get more exposure, right? Because most parents just think exposure. I want to get my kid in front of all these coaches. Well, what if your kid is not ready? Then instead of your kid getting exposure, your kid gets exposed. That's one. But also exposure is not just being around coaches, right? Exposure is getting new knowledge, new information, new situations. So that third thing, right? Camera, housing system, and then help. And help by means of a coach. Not their team coach, but a personal coach that can help them with their personal and athletic development to be able to put themselves in the best situation possible. So those are three things that can help you help your athlete garner and gain exposure. But also, right, those are like three great, perfect Christmas gifts that you can give to your athlete to be able to help them long after the holiday season is over. But don't miss the opportunity that this holiday season brings, because you're just buying stuff or things for your athlete that won't translate until the help that they really need, right? You know what your athlete needs. I don't. That's why we say get on the call with us so we can see what's going on. And when we do get on the call and we can see what's going on, then we kind of help you out with what we feel at that point that they need. Because ultimately, we want to help 1 million families. We want to help 1 million families. And we want to help parents save $1 million over the next 2 years, right? That's what our mission is. That's why I come on here and give free content, because I know that this free content is going to still help a portion of that million. And then a portion of that million is going to come to us that want our help. And then we're going to be able to help them save a portion of that $1 million. So where do you fit amongst our mission and what we're trying to do for you and your athlete. All right. So I hope this made sense to you all. I hope this helped. Share this with somebody that you know it can help. And again, do the best thing for your athlete, right? But don't wait too long, because lost opportunity cost is real. You don't want to lose the opportunity that you have or that you had. And then later on, you'll be saying, I wish, or I woulda, or I shoulda. All right. Coach Carvel Bailey, y'all be good. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is strategic.